and we are going to be talking about XRP finally getting a more legitimate spot ETF, even though they kind of already have one. It's through Rex Osprey, but it's a little bit different than the ones that were launched earlier this week, the Litecoin and the, of course, HBAR Hedera. Happy Halloween. I love Halloween. This Halloween's a little bit interesting for me, but I wanted to dress up for you guys. And if you can guess my costume, great. This wig is a mess. It's not styling any way, shape, or form. But if you can guess my costume, please do. Please do. A lot of you guys aren't going to get this movie. Lawrence guessed the movie properly because he's probably my age. My most favorite movie ever. Most favorite movie ever. And I even have the CD. The original Buffy the Vampire Slayer. This is my favorite movie growing up. Like, me and my sisters, we absolutely loved it. We didn't have a lot growing up, but for some reason we had this. But I bought this for low for... the soundtrack. We actually have the CD and stuff like that. But this is my steak. No, it's not, Grace. It's Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Come on, like look at the fit. Cece and the Music Factory, keep it coming. Come on. Pike's going to be here later. Let's go. I did stand up. Let's give a shout out to our channel members. Then we're going to get in the news. I know a lot of people are like, oh my God, blah, 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 the this and that, whatever. Guess what? That's life, you guys. We don't have anything to do but to just chill and to vibe and just kind of go with the flow. Shout out to Lawrence for the $10 super chat, to Mr. D, to Mr. R, to Mr. John Legend, to the Dublin dessert. Wow, gorgeous Marian Irish guy. To gorgeous Alexandra, Mr. John Legend, D slay me, yeah. Like, totally. Shout out to Sal and to P-Core. Yeah, but this is my fit, you guys. This is my fit. This is for Halloween. Like, I love it. It's just fun. It's like, it's exactly from the movie. If you don't know the movie, you need to watch it. It's a cult classic. Yeah, but it's the original Buffy. The original Buffy, not Buffy, not the one, but this one. But anyways, let's get into the news, all right? Yeah, you have to have fun. It's Halloween. It's Halloween. All right, let's get into the boring crypto news. Shout out to Gamer. I hope you and your daughter have a beautiful time. First and foremost, we've got this update that President Trump says the trade deal with China will be long lasting, which this is good for the market long term. We love to see it. Happy, very, very happy about it. But again, we're still shut down. We don't know how long we're going to be shut down. And until then, we're just kind of vibing. We're really just kind of vibing. As far as other things that are going on in the market, was there anything else that happened? Oh, today is a very important day also. The Bitcoin white paper dropped 17 years ago. And it's kind of surreal seeing the how much Bitcoin and crypto has shifted to traditional finance. Like, it's good because that means we're going to get money coming in, but now we're getting the CBDCs and stablecoins are kind of taking the lead. And really, are the underdogs getting a fair shot? That was like Bitcoin was like the last frontier for the underdogs, in my personal opinion. I know people on X are going to get mad at me. They're going to say whatever, and that's fine. But I went ahead and posted the Bitcoin white paper dropped 17 years ago today. It was 2008. Hardworking Americans got screwed by the banks. Some lost everything. My father-in-law was one of those. My childhood neighbor, my best friend, our best friend, their parents lost everything. They finally moved out of the little community that we lived in. They got themselves a house. They lost everything too. They're hardworking Americans. And then I said, in 2025, the banks are vertically integrating Bitcoin and everything else that gave retail a chance. So I think it's really important to really sit and think about this. To really sit and to think about this as to where the direction that our industry is going. And like, I love Bitcoin. It's done a lot for me. I have financial freedom. I've been able to give back. I've been able to help people around me. And it's done a lot for everyone else, and especially in this industry. But at the same time, I can't help but bring up the inequality towards retail. We talked about the IPO yesterday for was it OpenAI, like valued at $1 trillion, something ridiculous like that. And retail doesn't necessarily, yeah, we've got a lot of XRP news, so stick around for that. We're getting there. Retail doesn't get a seat at the table. Like, DeFi fixes that. And Bitcoin fixes that to an extent, but Bitcoin's a finite supply, and it's being heavily adopted by the banks and by TradFi and all that type of stuff. And it just I don't know. I know everybody, like everybody else, likes to be super excited and happy what's happening and whatnot. Like I am too, don't get me wrong, but at the end of the day, I still need to bring up what's really happening with crypto and like retail. You guys need to know. We need to spread it. We need to talk about it. We need to advocate. We need to write to the SEC. We need to write to the CFTC. We need to write to our local congressmen, to our public servants, even at the lower level. We need to advocate, and we need to respectfully demand for the removal of the accredited investor law. It's predatory. It's absolutely predatory. So I'm very thankful for Bitcoin, but at the same time, I do need to speak up. And I'm one of the few that does speak up because no one cares, but I will continue to do so. Make sure you guys smash the like, or else is my stake. Actually, I got this from the Dollar Tree. I got it for $1. It's one of my favorite cooking things. Shout out to Six Figs, member for 19 months. Thank you so much. Shout out to Six Figs. I hope you and your family have a wonderful, wonderful Halloween. I'm not Miley Cyrus. I'm Buffy the Vampire Slayer, the original. I don't give anyone money. The only people that I give money to is the Self-Care Lab and the House of Ruth. So, yeah. Shout out to Bob for watching me from from X, and I don't send DMs. I'm not in your DMs. So if somebody else is messaging you, that's not me, honey. Yeah, shout out to John Germain. You know this movie. You have to. With Christy Swanson. She's a Playboy model, I think. I forgot. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into the news, more stuff. But thank you, Six Figs. I greatly appreciate you. Good friend of mine. Good buddy of mine. Shout out to ICP. Now, let's get into it. Come on, just $1. Again, and I will say it again, men should not be begging for money, especially on the internet. All right, let's get into this. Now we'll get to you guys' Ripple news. Y'all are so excited. So this is from the wonderful Miss Ellie over at Crypto America. If you guys aren't following them, make sure to follow them. But I believe she was the one that broke the story. But Canary filed an updated S1 for its spot XRP ETF. The delaying amendment was removed. This allows registration to go auto-effective and positions the ETF for a potential November 13th launch, according to Ellie. Launch depends on NASDAQ's approval of the accompanying 8A filing. So what does this mean? This means that they went ahead and they removed the delaying amendment because it's just a bunch of paperwork back and forth. They're paper shufflers. That's what they do. And this does allow for the XRP spot ETF to go live. Canary, which I believe they're also part of the HBAR one, I think, pretty sure. Yeah, so we're probably going to be getting that spot ETF on November 13th. And the reason why this is so important is because right now the government shut down. Right now it is incredibly hard to get anything done. And yes, crypto is very important, but right now we've got like the SNAP and the WIC and all those benefits expiring, like food benefits for people. So that's kind of a little bit more important than getting these spot ETFs approved. And I just want to continue to remind yourself that not Sarah Michelle Gellar. No, Chrissy Swanson, honey. The original. So, but this is good because this is going to continue to push out, money is going to be flowing and whatnot. And again, it's going to take a long time for money to flow in the market. But at the end of the day, we have no idea when the government is going to open. And the reason why I keep regurgitating that information, because many of you that are watching me, you guys are from, like, shout out to India, to Australia, to New Zealand, like, we're global. So you guys don't necessarily, and over in Europe and stuff, you guys might necessarily not understand what's going on with our politics over here. So it's important to understand. So I just wanted to let you know that. Now, a little bit more XRP news, Ripple news. Ripple partners with World Central Kitchen, water.org for RLUSD aid. So who are these people? Also Mercy Corps give directly, and they're going to use Ripple payments and RLSD for humanitarian aid. World Central Kitchen uses Ripple to speed fund distribution to local restaurants and partners during crises. Water.org plans to process all Latin American transactions through Ripple after successful pilots. And Mercy Corp Ventures piloted RLUSD in Kenya for emergency cash transfers and insurance payments. That was a very, 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 very smart marketing tactic on them. One tactic that you can use is with with giving back is basically what you do is you take some of your marketing budget and you fund these types of programs. So not only is it a win for the people that are in need, but it's also a win for the project in general doing it. So I think that that's really, really, really cool. And I wish more projects would do that. But I would like to see a little bit more giving from American-based projects in the United States of America to local nonprofits like the Self-Care Lab. So that's my thoughts. But again, I absolutely love to see it. And I'm very, very grateful of all the kind giving that's happening. All right, now that's kind of what's going on with XRP. So we're going to get that spot ETF. It's probably going to get auto approved. And let's kind of see what's going on with the market now. As you guys know, hold on one second. If you guys want to trade with me, we are over on iTrust. And they just added, oh my gosh, I'll update you guys on Sunday. But they've got over like 70 or 80 different products that you guys can trade over there, merge over your existing TradFi things. The code is going to be down there. And then also KRAKEN too. Just so you guys know, KRAKEN is actually closed for maintenance tomorrow a little bit. So just be cautious with that. But again, we've got the ref links on cryptowendyO.com and in the description down below. So if you guys want to use that, great. If not, no worries. No worries. But Zcash is up, which is a privacy coin. Shout out to Floki. Floki is an example of a meme coin CTO that was done properly, but everything looks like we're doing good. Dash is up. Tau is up. Aster is up. What else? Polygon is up. We've got some news about Polygon we're going to talk about in a second. Crow is up. Now let's get into the charts over here. Just kind of a little quick update where it's going to be a shorter show today. Is that H for HBAR? Oh my God. No, it's not, but we can totally do that. So cool. Thank you for recognizing that. It's not for HBAR. It's I think it's like for Hawthorne or something. I'm pretty sure it's Hawthorne because she was Total Valley Girl. It was this movie over here. I should be selling this on TikTok Shop. I loved it. That was one of my favorite soundtracks. And her and Pike, like growing up, I was like, oh my God, I need that. I need that. All right, so what's Bitcoin doing? Bitcoin is like holding on barely to the EMA 200 here. We did get a slight dip yesterday to about 106,000, but we're up. So I'm going to be monitoring this area of support because it seems to be kind of crucial over here for Bitcoin. So we'll kind of see what happens over the weekend. As far as our Big Daddy Chad chart over here, for our main area of support was $111,000. We're struggling to get back above it, but we do have more support, 102. There are a lot of analysts calling for sub 100,000. Do I think it's going to happen? I can see it happening. Is it going to happen? Not sure. Either way, I'm here. I'm going to be holding my Bitcoin and just kind of vibing. As far as Ethereum goes, Ethereum is holding on to support at about $3,700 over here. We're just kind of chilling. Shout out to Lawrence for the $10 super chat. I appreciate it. Apple with peanut butter. Ooh. Oh, yes. Thank you so much. XCC is added to... I think they are added to iTrust. I think so. Shout out to Corium. They're a really cool community. I actually did have caramel apples, but I just get my daughter's apples. I stole her Honeycrisp apples and I put on like caramel, so I'll probably have it. But I'm gonna eat my leftovers from last night. I went to my favorite restaurant. My favorite, if you're in LA and you have not gone to Pace and you don't know the history and the culture there, you need to go. It's the best Italian restaurant. This is coming from an Italian American. But let's get back into the charts over here. All right, so Ethereum's kind of doing this thing. I need Ethereum to hit $10,000, $15,000. Because I got a nice little spot trade going. Solana's slumping a little bit, having issues holding on to the EMA 200 here, but we do have nice support at 178. Their spot, and they're like the whole Solana team and everybody, not the whole entire Solana team, but a lot of folks from Solana were over at, I think, at the stock exchange yesterday, all kinds of stuff. So shout out to them. And we're seeing some really nice inflows and whatnot. So it's good. It's really, really good. I'm very happy for all the crypto projects that got their ETFs, primarily HBAR, Hedera, because I love the community. They're probably some of the nicest people in the ecosystem, in the community, in the crypto ecosystem. We've got a news story for them too. But XRP slumping is below the EMA 200. So I guess now our new area of support is like 227. That seems to be where price is reacting. Chainlink slumping a little bit. I'll be at their event next week in New York. So my streams and content's going to be a little bit off. All the pre-recorded stuff will be good for you. The live streams will be off a little bit, so we'll see what happens with that. but I'll be there. I'm going to be hanging out over there and seeing what's going on. And then ADA is at 60 cents. And then Hedera is holding on support really nicely at 19 cents. So let's hope that it continues to hold. But shout out to all the projects just kind of chilling right now. My hair looks nice. Whew. All right. This post came out from 4 reasons why Solana is smarter than the average institution choice, according to Bitwise. And the CIO from Bitwise, we did a video about it yesterday, but he basically said once the XRP spot ETF goes live, he anticipates it to end up being worth $1 billion, which I do agree with, primarily because it's the second most popular crypto asset outside of Bitcoin. Solana's starting to heat up a lot. I'm starting to see a lot of people on TikTok talk about Solana, which is great, fine, fantastic. And again, I know a lot of people on X that got mad at me because I said that Solana was created to take on Ethereum because Ethereum's got a lot of problems. And, you know, there's some issues with Solana. Sometimes, you know, the network in the past has gone down and those types of things. But is it that really that big of a deal? Nothing's perfect. I don't know. This is the thing. I'm here to make money. So if I can make money with XRP, I'll do it. If I can make money with Solana, I will do it. Like, I will just continue to buy things that I think are going to make money, and that's not bad. Like, who cares? So people could stay mad all they want. Doesn't matter. But basically, he said that institutions value Solana's fast execution and willingness to ship products quickly, unlike Ethereum's slower upgrade process. Solana leads in tokenization due to speed and low fees, which Solana is a lot more affordable to use than Ethereum. Over 81% of Solana is staked, roughly offering 7% annual yield, higher than Ethereum's staking yield, and smaller market cap gives institutions more upside potential. And this makes sense. The two key pieces he said here that you should be paying attention to: higher yield than Ethereum staking yield and a smaller market cap, which gives institutions more potential upside. So let's talk about it a little bit. Okay. What does that mean? So institutions are here to make money. They don't care about your cult-like behavior. They don't care if you're a maxi to this chain, this, whatever it is. They don't care. They want their bags to pump. They're here to make money. They don't care about you. The whole reason why Bitcoin and crypto was created was to allow the underdog to not only own their own money, to actually custody it, but to give us a chance to get ahead. Okay. Institutions don't operate that way. So there's a lot of cult-like behavior in crypto, and that's how a lot of people get wrecked. Listen to what the Bitwise CEO is saying here. Okay. Please listen. Higher yield than Solana and a lower market cap, which gives potential upside if number goes up. So what they're saying is we're betting here because we think we can make more money. If you're somebody's like, oh, blah, 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 go buy it, go hedge. That's what I do. I literally hedge. I buy different projects that I think are going to do well. So if one doesn't perform well, the other ones perform well, or maybe none of them did. I don't know, but hedge, you know? No, we can't all care about each other because humans are terrible sometimes. Anyways, I think that was a really good, I think we just gave you a lot of alpha here. Now, Hedera. I can't pronounce this. Agentic DeFi is now live on Hedera with Agent Hustle AI. Love, love, love it. It's an on-chain agent built by Emble Vault. Through natural language, users can now buy and sell and set conditional orders for Hedera tokens via the Agent Hustle UI. So let's talk about this a little bit more in depth over here because I think it's important. The platform supports token swaps and identifies optimal yield opportunities for USDC, explaining to them, users sign in with Google, X, or Hashpack. We love the Hashpack. Shout out to the Hash Browns. And deposit HBAR or any HTS token. Agent Hustle automates token discovery, trading, news, aggregation, and on-chain strategy curation through a conversational interface. And then the Hustle token is on Sol. Anyways, as far as that goes, one of the cool things I do like about Hedera, not only are they institutional grade now, but they also incorporate AI and those types of things. So I think this is a really cool partnership. So I wanted to share it with you. Also, for the staking rewards, you guys can do it directly on Hashpack. I'm going to drop a little video that they sent me and put it out for you guys probably in like a week or so. So shout out to all of them involved, all the parties involved. Now, a Nigerian fintech plans African stablecoin payment systems with Polygon. So shout out to Polygon. Shout out to Polygon over there. One of the interesting things that we're seeing a lot happen with stablecoins. Oh, I'll do a fit check really quickly. So this is just the whole costume. So this is the, it's got the little shorts, and I have a little bodysuit underneath too, because it's like really short and, you know, that type of stuff. But I love it. It's totally that. So as far as stablecoins go, the whole narrative is with stablecoins right now. Like that's where a lot of everybody's super interested in. And the reason why that got prioritized over the Clarity Act is because the banks and TradFi wants to go ahead and make money. Okay. The reason why is because stablecoins impact their bottom line. That's why we're seeing most of them kind of segue over to that. It is what it is. You know, there's really nothing we can do now. Kind of here. Where is it? This story over here. This is important. So JP Morgan, because we're going to be talking about banks right now. JP Morgan admits crypto is real. It will be used by all of us to facilitate better transactions. Hold up. Let me cook here. Let me just cook a little bit, please.
Skeptical of crypto at one point. You're still skeptical.
I've gotten away with no damage so far. Crypto is real. If you mean blockchain, stable coins, you have a JP Morgan deposit coin, you can move stuff, smart contracts are real, all that stuff is real. It will be used by all of us to facilitate, better transactions and customer service.
Okay, so stable coins, again, we talked about Polygon and the stable coins. Now what we're talking about now, let's talk about stable coins a little bit. The reason why stable coins are such a big thing is because the banks and TradFi, all the ivory towers, their bottom line is going to get impacted, okay? Very, very, very much going to get impacted. With that being said, how do we not allow for their bottom line to get impacted? Oh, well, we grift on to the whole entire stablecoin thing because it's money, one-to-one. So JP Morgan, Jamie Dimon, he does not like crypto at all. He likes stablecoins. He likes the smart contracts. He likes the blockchain. He likes the technology behind crypto. He doesn't like crypto. And he's telling you exactly what they're doing. And he's like, oh, well, crypto and blockchain and smart contracts and blah, 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 blah. But we've got our own like JP Morgan coin and stable coins. That's what he says. So all he cares about is his bottom line. He does not like you. He does not like crypto. He likes the technology that comes with it. So what these big guys are going to do, they're going to continue to absorb, to vertically integrate our technology and vertically integrate everything that's been built in this industry and use it for their own benefit. That's what's happening. Is it a bad thing? It's how the game is played. So you figure out how you can grift alongside with them and make as much money as possible. That's what you do. Okay. Another one over here. This from Ondo Finance. So the world's largest asset manager recognizes the future of financial markets is on chain. We're not spending enough time talking about how quickly we're going to tokenize every financial asset. Larry Fink. Multi-trillion-dollar transformation is coming. So Larry Fink is another one from BlackRock. BlackRock's bottom line was going to be impacted by Bitcoin and crypto and all of that. So what they did was they says, hey, let's go in and get these spot ETFs. And also Ethereum is the favorite for BlackRock right now. That's what they're betting on. Bitwise and some of the other TradFi people. Well, Bitwise isn't really. It is, but it isn't. But they're betting on Solana. So it just brings positive competition to the market. So we have Larry Fink that's talking about tokenization. What does that mean? Well, tokenization means that that's another reason why Ondo Finance posted it, because Ondo Finance is like, hey, we want to get in on this. So they created this really dope technology that allows for tokenization of TradFi products. And that's why I'm telling you, probably one of the easiest ways to sustain in crypto right now is going to be paying attention to solid crypto projects, all of them, putting them on your watch list. I'm not telling you to buy them, but paying attention to to those projects that offer RWAs. RWA is another term for NFTs and tokenization. That's what it is. But we'll just use the term tokenization here because it's easier to understand. RWA means real world asset. So with that being said, what they're doing is projects that are able to, that have good RWA technology, put those on your watch list. Projects that will become spot ETFs that offer tokenization, that's probably going to be the winner over there. So those are the ones that I'm really focusing on. But these guys are telling you exactly what's happening, exactly what their plans are. BlackRock tokenization. Because with tokenization, not only does it allow the markets, TradFi markets trade 24/7, 365, but it allows for them to have a little bit more ownership and make more money. They want to make as much money as possible. These people, it's a business. It is a business, and that's exactly what they want to do. Gamer says, I wouldn't be surprised to hear in the future that JP Morgan is manipulating Bitcoin's price, just how they got caught spoofing the precious metals market and had to pay a $950 million fine. I wouldn't be surprised either. There's a lot of stuff that happens in TradFi that never that never sees the light of day. So with that being said, that's what I would be focusing on, really, to be quite frank with you. And Ondo Finance is one of those that's what they're focusing on, and they'll probably end up doing well. So maybe you should put that on your watch list. Standard Chartered sees tokenized real-world assets reaching $2 trillion by 2028, vast majority on Ethereum. That's important to note as well. Ethereum 2028. So maybe that's when we'll see $10,000 Ethereum. All these guys are telling you where the money's going, what they're betting on. I know, right? So with that being said, I want to wish you all a happy Halloween. I hope you and your kids have literally the best time ever. Halloween special holiday for me. It's been an interesting year. But yeah, we're going to have a good time. I'm going to go to a gig tonight, and I'll do the fit check again for you guys. I am Buffy from this movie. This is my steak. But this is the original movie. This is not the what the heck is it called? Not the TV show, but this is my favorite. This is one of my favorite movies ever. It's just such a cult classic. I love how like Pike and Buff, this was just so romantic. When I was a little girl, I was like, I want a Pike. But anyways, shout out to Hedera and the XRP army and everybody. I hope you guys have a fun, safe night. I hope your kids have the best time ever. Best time ever. Sending you guys love and light. Thank you so much for the support. And I will be back. I got some media coming out for you guys at 2 p.m. PT. Just watch it, help support it. Like, comment, subscribe, set alerts. And of course, I'll be back. Be live streaming tomorrow. Oh, and I got the news wrap up for you guys too. Bye, babies. Thank you.